All right, guys, time to discuss the January 2nd team of the week. Obviously, does come out just a day later because of the holiday, but let's go over the biggies in it, starting with the 91 Mitch Marner. Gotta say, because his speed isn't 99, I think there's better options for right-handed skaters, just because even at 91, he's only 6 foot and very slender. Kind of reminds me of Pettersson, only shorter. But does have a decent shot. It's under 90 for the power. Passing, puck control, hand-eye, deking, all above into the middle 90, so it's very good. Body checking, only 78, though. Going to play very, very slender. So if you're someone who likes to wheel down the wing, sure. But if you're someone who likes to grind in the corners, use TOA, cycle the puck, he's not going to be a good option. And I just think there are better ones that are right-handed. Even the Panarin that just came out as well, the primetime, any of those cards. But I would pass on the Mitch Marner at 91. There'll be better when he's obviously, next month or gets another upgrade. But this one, I wouldn't really want. Then we've got 86 Ryan Strome. Good for Ryan Strome. Not a bad card as well if you are someone who's just starting out after the holidays. Decent speed. Again, well, he has almost the exact same speed as the Mitch Marner card with his shot in the middle 80s and does come with SP. This is a really good card for someone just building out a team. The only problem is that his faceoffs are only an 87, so I'd probably play him on the wing. But if you're just starting out a team, 87 isn't terrible. You just got to learn the counters. Other than that, decent card. Again, if you are looking to upgrade from the base team that you get, this wouldn't be a bad option. He's not going to cost you a lot at this stage in the game. 93 David Pastrnak. Now, this would be the card I would go after as opposed to the Mitch Marner one. The 99 speed, agility, acceleration, and speed, and then the middle 90s accuracy for his shooting, as well as the 90 power, deking, hand-eye, passing, puck control, all above 94, and then his offensive defensive awareness above 90 as well. This is a very good card. Always one of the better right-handed winger cards in the game. Can't go wrong. He is probably going to cost you quite a bit. But he's definitely going to be a card to target and go after. If you do pack him, honestly, I would keep him because even master set guys that you're going to be able to go after are going to have roughly around the same stats, so not really any point. I would probably keep him and maybe target him. I wouldn't spend any more than 300, 400K at most. Then we've got the 89 JADEN SCHWARTZ. This one I probably would avoid. The reason being is his balance is only 93, and now I say only, but again, at this stage in the game, we're looking at upgrades and things like that. He's only 5'10", 190, so he's kind of on the smaller side. His body checking is an 80, strength is an 85, combined with his balance being a 93. He's just not going to hold on to the puck all that much. He's going to get bodied off of it, and then you combine the fact that, his shot's under 90, just barely, though. Body checking only an 80. I just think that, this isn't really a card to target. If he does go for... I would definitely under 100K. I wouldn't spend, even 80,000 on this card just because, again, the combo of size and the body checking just not worth it to me at this point in the game, especially if you're on PlayStation where there's less bumps or it feels like there's less bumps. I would avoid them. Then we've got the 88 Max Domi. Again, a little bit smaller at 5'10", 194. His speed is rough at 93 when you consider, the other options that are available in the game. But if you are someone who just got him or just got the game, he's definitely a winger card. I like my wingers a little bit faster if they're going to be under 6 foot. And it's not terrible at 93, but again, you're going up against what your, teams that have been started since the beginning of the game. And his shot's in the mid-80s. This is probably one I would avoid as well. If you do pack him, I would sell him. There are better options that are gonna, that are less, high in rating. Then we've got the 88 William Nylander. Now, this is, again, a pretty decent card because he has 96 speed, which, very good, but he also has the X synergy, so that's going to boost that up a little bit as well. Shot is under 90, all at 87 across the board, but his offensive awareness is 91, so it's very good. Passing, puck control, hand-eye, deking, all that around 90. Body checking only a 75, so you can only use this card if you're someone who just is, super off the rush, goes end-to-end, straight lines. If you are someone that controls the play, this is not the card for you. But if you are someone that likes to straight line and whatnot, then this is not a bad card at all. And you're probably going to be able to get him cheap because, again, of that body checking stat and other things like that. And his shot being under 90 as well. There are a lot of Toronto fans, so heads up. But, 80,000 at this point isn't terrible for this card. On to the defensive cards that you can use. The 92 Victor Hedman. Obviously, his 94 is out, but 6'6", 223. At this point, he's an endgame card. Any Victor Hedman you get at this one and anyone going further is an endgame defenseman card in my eyes. The reason is he's got high-end speed at 95. Again, anything over 95 is decent. Or at this stage, very, very good. And especially if you have SP, you're fine. Balance at 99, and his endurance is 98, so he's going to be able to stay on the ice for forever. And then his slap shot is finally in a place that you can use. That's the problem. And then knock with all Victor Hedman cards when they come out at the beginning of the game is his slap shot accuracy is a mess. But right now is 92 power, 85 accuracy. To go with the fact that he's 6'6", 223, fantastic. Body checking and strength above 90, puck control at 92, passing at 92, and then his defensive awareness at 94, stick checking at 94. Like I said, any of these Victor Hedmans you want to go after. If you get this 92, you don't need to go out and get his 99 at the end of the year. You're going to be fine with this card, so just keep that in mind. If there's another one that's released, or because there is a 94 out, you might be able to snag this one a little bit cheaper. Just watch the market, but this is definitely a very, very good card. Then we've got the 91 TYSON BARRIE. This one was low-key one of the better right defenseman cards at the beginning of the game. Now, he is smaller, under 6 foot, again, for defenseman. 6 foot's kind of where you want to be at the minimum. But, however, there aren't that many amazing right defensemen. There are now, but there isn't an exceptional amount. He's got high-end speed and a decent shot at 92 and 86 for slap shot power and accuracy. 94 passing, 93 puck control. Problem is his body checking strength's a little bit lower to some other guys, but he does have decent awareness at 92 and 91 for offensive and defensive awareness. You could definitely do worse than this 91 TYSON BARRIE if you are someone who's looking to upgrade to get your first real decent right defenseman card. There is kind of a gap between where you go from like base Carlson to, all the Master Set guys that came out. So you might be able to snag TYSON BARRIE for a decent price, and this one's not bad at all. Then we've got the 86 Jeff Petry, 6'3", 208, 93 skating, and then his slap shot is above 80. So anyone that is, like I said, looking to start and upgrade their team that could get a card for cheap, this is a very good card to grab for cheap if you are just starting out in the game for the holidays. Again, good size, decent speed, decent slap shot that you can use. This isn't bad at all. And someone, again, when I say cheap, I'm talking like under 30K, around 20K for at this point in the game for an 86 right defenseman. But yeah, I wouldn't go crazy, but you should probably be able to get this one for like 20K. Sami Vatanen, again, another righty, so there are quite a few righties that have come out. Speed at 96, his shot accuracy is 79. Combine that with the fact that he's, short at 5'10", 187, his body checking is low. I would probably avoid this card, even if you are starting out. I wouldn't target him. There are better options. I mean, the Jeff Petry is a much better option. Is the same overall. I would go with him and avoid the Sami Vatanen. And then in net, we've got the 83 Jacob Markstrom, 1 to SP, 1 to FB, 6'6", 196 with a low aggression rating. If you are someone, again, just starting out, this is going to apply to a lot of you guys. This isn't a bad first goalie to go after. He's going to be better than Ben Bishop because of that low aggression rating, in my opinion, and he's huge. This isn't a bad card at all to go after to get for cheap, and he shouldn't cost you a lot at all. If you are someone who is just starting out looking for your first goaltender to go after, the team of the week, Jacob Markstrom, is a good one to go after. So, guys, that is going to do it for this week's Team of the Week. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. And please subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate it. Just approaching 12,000 subs. Again, like the video if you do enjoy it as well. Thank you, guys, and I will see you next week for another Team of the Week.